So I have this new mold. I've had it for ages and I've just never used it. So I was so surprised. It actually came out so lovely. This is it. It's got kind of pebbles. When you take it out the mold, it's got kind of pebbles around the edge. So I wanted to use it today to show you. I was just really surprised with it. So I've got 40 grams of my 1-to-1 resin. I've got some alcohol inks and I've got some ocean white pigment paste. So I'm just going to add a few drops into my resin just to get the color that I want. And then that is what I'm going to pour into those kind of like little holes. It's kind of like a pebble size indentation. So I'm going to pour this into that. And then I'm just going to leave it and let it cure, and then we'll go on to the next step where we put the clear resin in and I do a flower bloom. So welcome everyone, my name is Janice. Thank you for being here, and a massive welcome to all of you. I hope you're going to enjoy this. You know what, I just couldn't kind of see my way through this mold. I don't know why, it's been in my drawer for ages. And it came out so lovely. And I want to see, it's a Temu mold. And honestly, it is so sturdy. So I want to see if there's a bigger one as well, because I just think there's so many options that we can use this. I kind of see a koi pond. You'll see what I mean at the end. I would love to do a koi pond, or maybe, like a rock pool kind of effect. It would be perfect for that. So I'm just so happy that I actually decided to use it, because it came out so much better than I ever thought it would. So I'm going to let this just cure now, and in the next step I'm going to have 90 grams of resin, and I'm going to let my resin stand. So this is my 90 grams of resin. It's got a greenish tinge to it, but it's not green. It's clear resin. It's just that I use my cups over and over again. In my last project, the resin I colored to this light green, but there was a little bit over, so I just let it cure in the cup, and then I reuse the cups. So it's giving a green tinge, but it's totally clear resin in there. So when I'm doing a bloom, as you all know, I stir for 5 minutes, and then I let my resin stand for 18 minutes. Now I'm down at the coast, and the temperature is totally different from where I am. So I'm about 20-minute drive inland, and it's much cooler. So I've had to readjust everything with the resin. So I'm finding that it's between 14 and 16 minutes. So I just kind of gauge it. I keep feeling the cup to see if the resin's heated up, and I'll go by that. So I just couldn't level the mold 100%, so that is why I've just put a piece of paper towel on the one side just to make it completely level. Otherwise my flower bloom is going to be completely off center. So what I've done here is I took 2 little drops, not a lot, of my white pigment paste. I put it into a separate little cup, and I mixed it with about 20 grams of the resin that I've got standing. And with this project, I actually found that I let my resin stand for 16 minutes, and then I could feel it starting to get warm. And you've got to have warm resin. Your resin's got to be warm when you're doing a flower bloom, because as your resin cools down, it contracts and it pulls towards the center of your mold, and that's what forms your bloom. So you'll see I keep feeling the cup, and I could feel that it was starting to heat up. So I didn't want to go my full 18 minutes, because I think I would have taken it too over. And then what I did was, I don't know how I did it, but I actually forgot to turn my camera on when I poured the resin at 16 minutes into my mold. I just didn't put my camera on. So what you see now is the resin has actually been poured into the mold. It's gone not right to the top. There's still a gap at the top because I'm going to be putting a backing on. But the resin's in. There's a few air bubbles. I'm getting rid of the air bubbles with my heat gun, and I'm now applying my alcohol inks. So this is the turquoise, and then I'm going to add some jade green. I'm going to blend it a little bit with my silicone pen, and then I'm going to be using my white pigment paste to form the petals. Sorry if there's a noise in the background. It's just that there's air conditioners on. It's so hot here. I don't know if it'll pick it up, but they've literally been going all day today. So what I'm doing now is I'm just taking a little bit of the pigment paste. I'm dipping my silicone pen in, and I'm just forming little petals. And if I have a blob, what I try and do is I try and pull the blob out. So I try and thin it, because your blobs are heavy, so they will sink to the bottom, and when you demold it, you're going to see a whole lot of blobs in your bloom. So if you do see a blob, or you're just using a little bit too much of the paste, just pull your blob out and try and make it a little bit thinner. So this is the next day. Everything is cured, and I've poured another 90 grams of my 1:1 resin. I've stirred for 5 minutes, and I'm going to add some dark green, and so this is going to be my backing. So I'm putting kind of a heaped, it's little kind of like craft spoons. It's not a proper teaspoon from your in the kitchen. And that's a dark green, and then I'm just putting just a little bit of the black mica powder. I want to have it a little bit darker, and I mixed that in really well, and I poured that over the whole back of my cured resin, right up so I was level with the lip of my mold. And I removed any of the bubbles with my heat gun again, and then I covered it and I left it overnight to cure. And while I'm at it, I really apologize for my lighting. I'm not in my own craft studio, and I have battled a little bit with the lighting here, so yeah, just forgive me. It'll be back to normal, and I'm still here for another 10 days. But we'll get back to normal. So yeah, it's been a little bit disruptive, but I'm just trying to do my best. And that's cured now, and I was very happy how it turned out. I've taken some pictures in my I've got like a box, it's a photography box that you can put things in. It's got its own lighting. So I took some photos, and then you'll see the color is beautiful. So you'll see now as it's demolded, and then I've got a few photos at the end of it actually under proper lighting, and it was really exquisite. So I was very happy with it. I'm definitely going to be doing some more things with this mold, and I'm going to see if there's bigger ones as well. And that was the result. And then before I go, I have opened a brand new Facebook group for just people that love doing resin work around the world. I'll put the link in the comment section below. please go over and join us. There's a few of us there now. It'll just be great to have you there and to see some of your work. We've all been sharing, and we've had some fun there. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.